Alrighty guys, what is up? It's your boy T-Bag here, and today we're doing a fucking story time. So this is different to any of my videos or anything, you know. We're doing a story time, and this, if you like this kind of stuff, then please comment down below. I think I just read my mind, but never mind. Alright, so I'm gonna do the intro kind of thing, and then we're gonna start going on to the story.
I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich, throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah, when you're not around.
Alright, so this story is about me getting chased. That's what I'm gonna say. Alright, so one day, I was out with my brother. And a few of his friends and mine, and you know, we had nothing really to do. We were out for a couple of hours, just, you know, walking around doing the usual stuff, and then you know, we came across some other people. Now these people, we've never met them before, we've never even seen them before, so we're a bit, you know, like, who are you? But 10 minutes later, we're walking with them down the road, and they start going on about how good they are at climbing, and how much they've been in trouble lately. And we've been, you know, just keeping the conversation up, going on about, you know, when we've been in trouble, and us climbing and stuff. Half of it was fucking bullshit, but, you know, never mind. But anyway, and then they started going on about their place that they want to explore, and asked if, you know, we wanted to go with them. And I was like, hey bro, I don't want to be going no shit. I've never been, like, you know, in shit before. I'm a bit of a bitch. He's like, oh, shut up, man. You know, we'll get away with it. So yeah, he was mentioning something about going into a construction site. Now, I was very hesitant of this, as you know, I didn't want to cause any trouble. But anyway, we weren't going to do it that day because it was very dark, and I had to go home. So I went home, and me and my brother discussed it, and we were like, you know, maybe we should do this. And yeah, so we did call them up that night. We got their phone number and stuff just for contact, and you know, but I still felt dodgy at this time. I was still like, I don't know who these people are. They can take us into this construction site and probably like kidnappers. But no, they didn't. They called us up, or we called them up that night, and we were like, yo, what's up? And they were like, what's up, man? How you doing? And I was like, we're not doing too bad, you know. We just you know, we want to hear a bit more about this construction site. So they gave us that brief explanation, and they were like, you know, we know the days it has workers on, we know the days that they're empty. Then, you know, we're like, okay, sounds pretty legit to me. And we're going on a day that he said apparently there was no workers. Now, a bit into the story, you'll see why there was. But we said, you know, alright. We chatted a bit more, you know, just about usual stuff. But you know, we ended it off in a goodbye. Basically, it's in a bit safe, bro. Yeah, it's in a bit, bro. But yeah, so everything was calm. We went to sleep. I had a bit of a late one, so I woke up a bit late, but got in contact with the people, and there was a bit of a problem. They could only go at night time, so we were like, okay, so we've got to make a plan. So we made a plan, basically. Don't show my mummy this video, or she'll tell me off. But we arranged a, in quotes, sleepover at my buddy's house, but no, it wasn't. We obviously rigged it all out so it looked legit, and then later on that night we exited the apartment that we are in and went to our quote-unquote buddy's house. And yeah, so we got there, quote-unquote, to the construction site. That's where we met the 4 lads that we met before. Now, they all had, blacked out tracksuits. So we had like grey and black. We looked all pretty cool if you ask me. But it was pretty quiet. So we sat outside, talked for a bit, what's up, how you doing? And we started to enter. Now, I was shaking with adrenaline. Not at this point really shaking, but I had a bit of adrenaline. I was like a bit nervous, a bit hesitant. But we climbed over this one brick wall. Really dodgy, it nearly fell, but we got over it. Then a massive fence we had to climb, and then hop over a few gardens, and then we finally got into this big concrete area. And right at the end was a building that was being constructed on. I'm not sure if it was going to be a factory, if it was going to be like a big mansion. I don't, It's to this day I haven't been back there, but it was a bit scary as it was a big open space and then one like area that was just getting built on. So we had to run across this big empty space in the pitch darkness. All we were using were phone lights, and we obviously got to the entrance, and it was through a cracked window, and this window was had sharp pieces of glass on it, and inside looked very, very spooky. But yeah, we went inside, explored, done the usual stuff, but nothing really happened inside. It wasn't really anything. It looked like it was being renovated into something. Not renovated. Not renovated. It was being built into something that looked pretty cool because it had a bit of furniture in as well. So, and then my friend pushes his other friend, and he falls straight through the wall. Yep, it was some kind of plastering wall, if that's even a word, but it's a very... We ran away. This bit I've been editing basically, and this bit kind of fucked up, but my friend fell through a thin wall, and then we all shit ourselves and started running, and I'll probably repeat it, but yeah. So everyone ran, and then we kind of ran outside the house. Not ran all the way out because we kind of wanted to go back in, and this was before I had a YouTube channel or anything, so if I did I would have recorded it, but and then we hear someone's voice, and it was a loud voice, so like oi, get here, and that's when my adrenaline kicked in. I was shaking like a vibrator. No, I was shaking. Okay, I was just shaking. Yeah, I was shaking as if I was cold. So yeah, I was shivering with fear. We flew, literally went so fast over that gate and over that brick fence that it felt like we didn't even do it. So we ran out, we ran off, and we started hearing like police sirens and stuff, so we were kind of like, okay, what have we done? Like, what have you guys got us into? Now, the people who were with us, they ran an opposite way they went, so we couldn't really speak to them. Now, this is where we were like, he said that this area didn't have workers on these days. So we were like, okay, that was a bit dodgy, but we got home and literally went upstairs and just phoned them, and they were like, they didn't answer. We called him about 3 times, he didn't answer, and then later on in the night, about 5 in the morning, because that's when we got back to our buddy's house, and because he let us stay the night there, which was really nice of him. Shout out to you, my dude. But he let us stay really, really early in the morning. He answered and he was like, yo man, we got caught last night. And we started going like, yo, what do you mean, man? How do you get caught? And apparently there was about several police cars looking for us because they thought we had robbed the stuff out of the house. And apparently that area, I don't know why I called it a house, I don't know what it was, but had a lot of expensive equipment in it. So they didn't know if we took it or not. So there was a lot of police cars out, and he got chased by police dogs, and nearly got tased, but he put his hands up, and then they all 3 of them got caught, but I think one of them got away because I don't know what happened to him. He just stayed on the low for a bit, but yeah. So we were like, how'd you get caught? And he told us that, and then we were like, oh, unlucky man. Well, are you coming out then? And he was like, I've got to go court and stuff. We've got to have an interview. And I was like, what do you mean? We've got to have an interview. He was like, you ain't leaving this all on me, man. And I was like, yo, man, the thing is, why are we getting in trouble for something that you got caught for? And then he was like, please, just, I need support in this. So we went to where he was supposed to be having an interview, and they wouldn't let us in. They said, you've got no valid reason to be in. So, cut a long story short, we got back home and we called him again, and he said, just, leave it, I guess. They think it's me. They think you're just trying to back me up, so just leave it. And, it really did just end there, and I've not really spoke to him since, and I haven't been back to the place yet. If I do go back, I'll tell you what it is, but, that's really the end of the story, guys. It's pretty bad, but it's been a teabag. And if you enjoyed this video, please smash that fucking like button like a boss, and subscribe and comment and share this bitch to everyone. If you enjoyed this story time, please tell me in the comments below, and I want you to share this to every single one of your friends. Let's try to get 2 likes, and I want to try to get 1 comment, 2 likes, 1 comment, 2 likes. That'd be mental. So yeah, thank you for watching, lads and ladies, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.